Welcome back to Crypto Gains for another video. In this video, we're going to take a look at this coin right here, Eluvium. I have been buying some of this, and I remember seeing this back, 4 or 5 months ago, and it was sitting at like £1,400, something like that. And I just missed the opportunity to buy it. So, you know, prices have come down low. Lots of new things that are happening with this project that I want to share. This looks great. Alluviators. I'm guessing they're limited edition creatures that you can catch. Anyway, I'm going to break it down because there's a lot to discuss. If it sounds interesting, drop that like. Give me a subscribe if you're new watching. I'm going to, tell you why I think it's a good buy right now. So real quick, for people that do not know Eluvium, it's a play-to-earn type of game. They recently launched their overworld, which looks phenomenal. I saw the trailer about 2 weeks ago, and I'm going to show you that as well. But this game, don't underestimate it. The developers and the team behind this, they're doing a seriously good job at making this look phenomenal. So I had to buy some whilst it's cheap. Before I go any further, this is not financial advice. Please do your further research before you invest your money. Before I go through the website, look at this. It's sitting at £96. It is quite expensive for one coin, you're probably thinking, but there's only 10 million in supply. You'll never get more than 10 million. That's half, darling, of Bitcoin's supply. Well, yeah, just about half, or more than half, something like that. Anyway, because Bitcoin is 21 million. What I'm getting at is that it's really scarce, really hard to get hold of, and this is a great buy entry. Now, I remember seeing this, like I said, months ago. Look at the prices up here. You got 1,387, and if you look at the all-time high here, the all-time high puts it at £1,430, which is about $1,800. Yeah. It's down 93%. That's what this is showing here, down 93%. This is why I think it's a great buy entry. Look, I'm not trying to time the bottoms of these things. I believe that there's going to be another rally in the future, a big bull rally in the future, like many people do, and these gaming projects are going to rise again, because you need to understand something. The gaming industry is huge, and there's only a matter of time till more gamers come over, and then they look at games like Eluvium and all these other types of games, and they get involved. Money will flow into the ecosystem, or this ecosystem of Eluvium. So that's why I was excited to, buy it at a cheap price now. And if you was a patron of mine, you saw that buy alert, told you I'm buying Eluvium. I bought it about the prices that you're seeing now, 96 quid, $116. And I think it's a good buy. Down 94. Here it says 94%, right? It's a lot to be down by, and a great opportunity to be buying. I don't know why I put 1,500 because 1,800. But anyway, it's a good buy. Let me just show you something real quick. What was I going to do? I was going to show you how big is the gaming industry, or how much. Does it say? Let me just type in gaming industry market cap. Let me do that because I want to show you how much money, how much is the gaming industry worth. So right now, the gaming market was valued at a US dollars of 198 billion in 2021. And look at this. It says registering a CAGR, I don't know what that is, of 8.9% over 2022-2027. What's it expected to be in the future? That's what I'd like to know. How much is the gaming industry worth in 2022? What? 5,000. Hold on. According to status, revenue in the video games segment is projected to reach 5,317 million. What is that? 5 billion? I don't get it. It sounds confusing. But the overall here says the gaming market is 198 billion, which is a lot of money in this space. Take a look at this. For those that are new, join in the fight. There's a lot that you can, that I want to talk about, a lot that you can discuss. Because, this goes into the gameplay, how it works, and the buying the land, because you can buy land on this and stuff. Look, collect them all. Hold on, real quick. Eluvium is an open world exploration NFT creature collector and auto battler, game built on the Ethereum blockchain, releasing on PC and Mac in 2022. Play to earn in a graphically rich sci-fi adventure and conquer the wilderness to help your crash landed crew flourish. So there's 7 different landscape areas where you can explore, and I'm guessing that's where people are buying land and you can make good passive income on the land. I'm going to explain a little bit about that. Discover, hunt, capture over 100 alluvials. That's what these creatures are called, alluvials. So, you know, and I'm going to show you what it looks like in a second. A deadly beast to rule the alien world. Real quick, because this feels like the Pokemon kind of, but obviously it's got its own kind of style of gameplay and how it looks and stuff, right? But like Pokemon, you run around, you collect them, you can use them to battle, and then you can upgrade them and things like that. That's the kind of gameplay that we're dealing with here. Take a look at this, because this was some of the... I'm just making sure the sound was off. This is a video of some of the gameplay, and this looks phenomenal. Trust me, this is like playing something on the PS5 or your Xbox, you know? So I haven't got the sound on. Maybe I put the sound on a little bit. I didn't want to have too much sound on there, but I don't know. Hopefully that's not too loud, you know? But I like it. I like the look of this. Got the whole Eluvium sign, and this is sort of, I'm guessing that's like a portal where you can go to travel to different areas on the game. This is the overworld. I'm gonna forward it a bit because again, you could be sitting there all day long. I've been sitting there watching it all. What's this? They're in like a little cave area where you can explore. So, and I'm guessing once you explore this, you can find different minerals and stuff for the in-game. You can battle as well in here because you'll find different creatures that you'll find and stuff. It just looks good. Clean, polished. It shows that these developers, the game designers, they know what they're doing. Look at that. So what's this they're harvesting right here? What are you harvesting? It looks good. The quality looks good. The detail. What did you harvest? Some Clovium. I feel like I want to play this right now. I might bring a play video on this because, you know, I like playing some games and showing you what it's like. But because I think they've got a demo on their thingy, right? But you know, again, check this in your own time. Actually, let me see what happens when you go further down. I think it shows a bit of battling and stuff. What's this? Oh, more exploration, right? You check this in your own time because it shows a bit of battle play style on here as well. And to be fair, if you want, you can actually search on YouTube Eluvium, and you know, you can see loads of different things on here. They're talking about LAN and everything you need to know, how to play, you know, P2E, PvE, all this stuff that you can do in this game. Let me just go over here now. So let's talk about. Okay. There's a lot to discuss because the play to earn, sort of like you have these little character card things. They're not really cards, but you can lay them out on a battleground, just like with the Pokemons, right? And you have a little battleground, you see them fighting, boom, boom, boom. But you can be strategic on how you have your battle. A bit like Axie Infinity. You know, like when you want to have like a strong one in front, you know, that's like your defense. And then at the back, you've got your powerful ones where they come in and just whack you in your head real quick, you know what I mean? And then they duck around the big one. I'm just saying, like, different styles of play. They got the standard earth, fire, wind, and they even mix things like fire and water creates a steam. So type of alluvial, am I saying that right? I don't know. It's just interesting. The land is what gets me the most as well, because, you know, I've been talking about buying land, virtual land in many places, and this has 5 tiers of land. And this could really generate you some great passive income. I don't want to dive too deep into it, but I'm going to show you, you know, if you want to buy this coin, buy this land, how you can do so in a second. The ownership for players. So backed by the blockchain, Eluvium gives you complete ownership of your in-game assets. Every successful alluvial capture, farmed material or crafted item is a non-fungible token, so you can sell them, make some passive income. Cool. Just real quick, I'm jumping forward here, look right here. By having a true custody of your assets versus them belonging to the game, you have the power to collect and trade NFTs on the marketplace for your discretion, at your discretion. So it's good. It's given. This is the future of gaming. You know, people having the power to do what they want with their items, and you know, because a lot of people, like I think of like my nephew, he plays Fortnite a lot, and he's constantly buying V-Bucks, constantly spending. I think it's V-Bucks on these games, and you know, some of them play that. What's the other one? That one you play on the phone. I can't remember what it's called. I can't remember what it's called. But they're playing these games and spending a lot of money on in-game items that they do not own. They can't take that in-game item and sell it. You see, this is why, you know, the blockchain space for gaming is really going to blow up big. Let's take a look at the land stuff. You know, I've got a few tabs open here. What's this? Oh, so that was talking about the alluviators that are coming, which I'm guessing is are they a limited edition? I'm guessing. Build your personal avatar. This is just a little glimpse of some of the different alluviators. Is this them? Is that so what it is? Trying to see if it says anything about them. I think they are limited edition. I really believe they are. If I'm wrong, drop your comments down below and let me know. Okay. This isn't what I wanted to show you. Let me skip forward. The land. So you can buy land on this. Right now, if you click on their website, it takes you through to this where you can buy the land. Right now, it says coming soon on tier 5 lands. So they already did a land sale back in June. I think it was June 2nd. So if you've missed it, you can still buy land. And I'm going to show you that. But I just want to give you a quick glimpse as to what it looks like when you zoom in on this and, you know, try to look for some land piece if it loads up, you know. It's taking its time to load. Because it usually shows like little segments where you can just buy land, but it's not... hold on. Nope. It doesn't seem to be loading for me. Usually you can like click on here and it shows different like squares. You see different squares of land and stuff, but it's not loading for me for some reason. Anyway, you can buy land, come over to Immutable X, click on their marketplace, and then they show you Eluvium over here where you can buy the land because people are selling the land. And I think it's definitely worth checking out. And as you can see here, each land plot gives you a certain amount of minerals inside that land plot where players will run to. And you want to try and find one with as much as what they give. Like if I click on this as an example, it shows you that this will have 1 fuel, 3 elements, Hyperion. These are the things that gamers are going to be using and running to continue playing the game. Like Krypton. This doesn't have it, but I'm guessing the Krypton is what allows people to travel forward and backward to different areas, right? So they're going to be playing to get that. Now, if you buy this land doesn't have any Krypton. So it's likely people may not travel to this particular land plot, right? I'm just giving you examples, right? So let me just go back. Because when you buy land, you want to make sure that you're buying the right thing. You can come on Immutable X and select it via tiers. Now, I would probably go for tier 3 or more if you can afford it. They're not cheap, but you can see why I'm saying this, because when you look at this, there's a lot of stuff going on in this and a lot of minerals to offer, if you're calling them minerals, whatever you want to call them, attributes, whatever you want to call them. And have a look here. See, look, 6 fuel, you got 2 Krypton here, 9 elements, Hyperion 3. So there's a lot of stuff in this land piece that's going to give people the go-to, to make people want to go and come in this area and do what they need to do here. So this is what I'm looking at if I'm considering buying land. If you can't afford this one, even a tier 2 might be worth taking a look at, because the tier 2s, you can buy them at like 1 ETH, just over 1 ETH, and you can see they've still got a bit more offering than what the tier 1 land offers. I mean, if you want to go higher, it's going to cost you a bit more, obviously, because tier 4s, you're looking at 18, 16 ETH. It's a lot. So the fact that they're already priced at this price shows me that this game isn't a joke. When you think about Decentraland Sandbox, Decentraland land sold for like £1 million, $1 million. Remember that? About a year ago, maybe, I think. I can't remember. And this could very well go the same way with their land. So, you decide what you want to do. If you do want to just have some exposure to the land and you don't want to spend a lot of money, look, $400 or $500 here, $500 would get you some of the land, okay? And you do have something where people might come. The reason I wanted to show you this as well, which for some reason it's not loading, was because when you have like the square parcels, a bit like, any other place where you go to buy land, they have, let me see if it shows it here. It's not going to show it. That's a shame, because you have these like little squares, and if you have like a 2x2 squares, like you buy 4 pieces, because some people just buy 1 plot. Yeah, but if you bought 4 plots in the shape of a square, that's classed as a mega city. And this is what I wanted to say to you, because when you get mega cities in these areas of the world, you earn more through revenue from people being in there using and things like that. And then they have like a 3x3. So if you buy like 9 plots in the shape of a square, you have like a super mega city and you get like 50% more revenue and things like that. So that's why I wanted to discuss it, but it's not showing it here. So maybe I'll come back on another video for that one so you can see it better. But hopefully that breaks down a little bit on the land side of things, because I'm interested in owning land, but I think I need to wait to see if it comes down in price. Now, if you just wanted to buy this, there's a lot more to discuss real quick. If you wanted to buy this, you can buy it over here on Binance. Look at this. You've got Binance, Sushi Swap, BK Exchange, Mexi Global. I bought it on Binance. So if you want to buy it, head over to buy it. What kind of gains can you make? Like I said, the supply is tiny. Recently I've been showing you supplies of like 1 billion in supply or 250 billion. This is 10 million. Sorry. 200, a billion in supply, 250 million. This is 10 million in supply. Really, really scarce, really hard to get hold of, which is why it was able to hit £2,000 almost, or $2,000 in the last cycle. It's 93% down. It's £96 a piece right now at the time of recording this video. I believe that this will go into the billions of market caps. And you know what? I'm going to sit back and wait. I ain't going to marry this coin. And it could do really well, but I'm just waiting for it to go back to all-time highs, and then I'll sell it, make some passive income. That's probably what? Almost a 14x gain, maybe. Let me just work it out with you right now. You got, it went as high as 1,430 that I can see on the right-hand side here, right? Right here, 1,430. So 1,430, divide that by 0.96. What kind of X gain am I going to get when I sell out all-time highs? Nope, did I do it wrong? No! Oh, okay, I see. Let me do it. 1,430 divided by 96, because I did 0.96. I'm looking at a 14x gain, 14 times my money back. So if I put $1,000 today, it turns to $14,895 when it goes there. Or that's British pounds. It's a 14.8x, whatever it is. So if I put 10,000, it turns to 148. Really? It turns to $148,000 if it goes there back to all-time highs, and I believe it will. What kind of market cap can this seriously go on? Well, right now the market cap is 65 million. I expect this to go to like maybe 5 to 6 billion market cap in the future. And the reason, because like I said, the gaming industry is young, especially for the crypto space, and there's a lot of room for the gaming industry to blow. Did I show you the gameplay on that? Yeah, I did, yeah. Let me just quickly do this with you. Just loading up my calculator again. I need to do this thing, you know, African. I need to put it in here. I need to put it in here. Anyway, times it by, hold on. I said about 2 to 3 billion. I'm doing it wrong. Let me take 3 billion. If this goes to a 3 billion market cap, divided by the market cap it is today. Because, you know, if you're thinking of being a long-term holder, that's a 45x gain. Very doable. 3 billion market cap is doable for this. 45 times your money back. What would it do to the price? Because you can times the price by this as well. Like, you know, the price right now is 96 quid. Times it by 96. Yeah, that is precise. You're looking at about 4,000. Really? The price of one Eluvium would be £4,398, which is probably about a $5,000 price for Eluvium. I can see it. And you're thinking, really? That high of a price? Yeah, because the supply, there's not much supply. 10 million. You know, this has potential to go there. They're constantly developing. The team's active all the time. You know, if you want to check out their Twitter, you can. 337,000 followers. So, you know, there's a lot of people paying attention to what's going on with this project or in this project. I'm just buying it. I'm buying it. I feel happy to be a part of this. Getting it a lot cheaper than what I would have done had I bought it, you know, 4 months ago, 5 months, because it was sitting up here. And now I bought it right down here. And that's what this is about. This crypto space is about making gains, buying when it's low. Don't try to time the bottom. This might probably fall a bit more. I don't know. I mean, if it fell to 50 quid, 30 quid, maybe it might. I might dollar cost average and buy a little bit more. But I'm not trying to time the bottom. And I told you this in my last videos. I'm not trying to time the bottom. This is low enough for me, 93% down for me to buy, make some nice gains when it goes back to all-time highs. If it goes higher than all-time high, fine, I'm happy with that. I might sell a percentage when it goes to all-time highs and hold the rest, see if it goes higher. I'm going to leave it here. If this was helpful to you, please drop that like. Give me a subscribe if you're new watching. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you all. If you want to become a patron, I've got 7 tiers. Take your pick. I recommend my exclusive VIP partner tier. I've got 10% off if you want to be with me for the year. So, you know, definitely check that out. It might be good for you. This one here, my exclusive VIP partner tier, unlocks all my posts. You can see when I'm buying, when I'm selling, when I'm staking, all of that right there. If you want that little bit more, I've got a CEO tier, gives you access to my VIP Telegram group. I was talking to them about it in there before I bought it. So maybe some bought before me because, you know, I've got to set up the ledger and all that, you know. So, but yeah, if you don't want to miss great things, people are talking about stuff in this group. Big money, high crypto profile users, and they're sharing great projects all the time, so don't miss out. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Cheers.